barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch. Trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought.
Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a good one in store here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Kansas City Chiefs. Young Kweku has it all teed up, and we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. They catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. It's Pacheco again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled by Luke Orororo.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pistol now for Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Play fake. Penix. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought down by Charles Omenihu on the play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, they go with Algier. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
It's Algier on 3rd. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, It actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Trying for it with Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Forget that it was fourth down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's Algier on first down. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Slot man motioned over. A little touch pass here. Trying to move the chains. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he cuts it. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs with a slim 2-point lead early. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. On the move, past the 40. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Penix on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D-coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Crew all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Behind Diablo there on the tackle. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is Royals working left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. In the pistol, here comes Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. A counter give here to Pacheco. And this is near the first down, but they need one more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. He finds Pacheco onto the backfield. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Pacheco will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fielded at the 7. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Saw it Wade hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Staying with Robinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's a pickup of 9. And the Falcons will have a first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Penix here from the gun. Has it in close. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Falcons at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now. They give to Algier from the gun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Penix. He is down to the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field. and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going play fake with Penix. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, just a little icing on the cake.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
To the air with Penix. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Mahomes challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Penix looking to pass. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Looking to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Algier running behind center. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play fake, Penix. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, will get to Robinson. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Here's Robinson running his own read. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They bring their tight end left. 3rd down, it's Penix. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Okay, this is going to raise some eyebrows. Surprised he didn't let this one hit down. He fair catches at the 4.
At their own 4-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Working near his goal line. To his wideout, it's a screen. And he's tackled for no gain.
Kate, I can feel by your body language and the call that you saw exactly what I saw. And that was a big uh-oh. It's one of the nice things of having a bird's eye view on these screens. You can see it coming at the field. In the field level, you get lost. But not up here. You knew that play was doomed from the start.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So that brings up 4th and long. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He'll start from the 39. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him
The
down.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. A toss now to Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 2nd down, Robinson. They'll cobble together a yard there. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll throw 3rd and long. He's him on the quick hitter. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the court down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. Slot man in motion right. Looking to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
And the Falcon first down.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Robinson again here on 2nd. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
And he missed it. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First down. First and 10 at the 48.
Throwing is Mahomes. He brings it in. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's good.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. It's Pacheco again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Air it out on 3rd. Oh no, the ball is loose. The Falcons bring it in. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Penix working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Finds his man, Gray. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Kelsey's got it right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10.
The first carry now for Sean Smith. Room inside the 10. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll run, Pacheco. And he gets in, touchdown. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached. Because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Penix on 1st down. This one's caught. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here's Robinson up the middle. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Now Penix off the play action. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Penix here from the gun. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Man in motion here. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Penix is going to throw again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Falcons in range for a game-winning score. The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. He'll throw it. Up along the sideline by Mooney. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. They're just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons jump in front late. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Running it after the penalty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 13.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throwing now. Brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. Here's Robinson to start the drive. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying with Robinson. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd down give to Robinson. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Kansas City.